Yeah, same. If you talk about the VA, that is, yeah, yeah. I recognize the VA more from Izzy from Digimon, the English dub. All right, so I need window capture. So now I'll have that call up this. All right. So yeah, No Man's Sky got a whole new update. Just scroll through the site's patch notes here. See, we got some like cool looking vehicles here. There's the actual trailer if you ever want to watch it. So this is one change they've done. The Colossus Exocraft, which is a really big 6-wheel or no 8-wheel tank. You can now customize the heck out of it. So you can have a different cockpit, give it some different legs or wheels. You can give it a flatbed or something like that. Here's got a nice little scoop on it. This one's got the flatbed on it. Yeah, you can make them look a lot more like hauling trucks. And this is the big thing, the Gravitino coil. If you're familiar with the gravity gun from Half-Life 2, that's pretty much what this is. So now you get to do now you get to do stupid gravity tricks. Gravity related shenanigans like launching tires all over the place and big rocks and whatnot. It says it's a attachment for the multi-tool. So I'm guessing when you switch to the attachment, the multi-tool looks like this monstrosity. And then there's a new technology for an exocraft, the Cyclops scope, which is pretty much the scanner. It allows you to scan things while you're inside the exosuit. Picture there, and then there's another example about the Gravitino coil. You can launch stuff like these odd spheres that you always find at the ancient ruins. And then here's another new gameplay mechanic. Planets with salvageable scrap will now also have industrial waste, which you use the Gravitino coil to gather it up, and then you can take it to a waste processing plant to claim some rewards. And then there's another explanation of the flatbed that you can slap onto the Colossus, so that way you can actually carry stuff on it, and you can also cause it to dump its load all over the place. A little picture, and then there's a new expedition that showcases all these new things, and it's actually active right now. So that'll probably be the focus. I'll probably hop on, uh, see what our inventory looks like, and then immediately do this expedition. We can also change up the wheels. We can do like a caterpillar track or both. Pretty cool there. And then here's the waste processing plant, which is a new random location found on Scrap Worlds. And this is where you bring all the industrial waste and such to redeem for rewards. Get to get to throw barrels into things. And then one of the prizes of the expedition is these fancy robes. They actually look pretty cool. Definitely gonna rock those. And this is another mechanic about the Gravitino coil. If you're ever dealing with Sentinels, you can actually use the coil to grab a Sentinel and disable it for a short while, and even launch it at other Sentinels as an attack of sorts. And there's detailing the 3 cabins that you can install into the Colossus, and then there's each with their own unique cockpit displays. And then volatile waste, that's just explosive canisters, toxic barrels, radioactive crates, and explosive canisters. So you want to be careful when launching those. launching those with the coil. And you can also we can now paint the Colossus. And then here's the scoop that was just shown. This is actually a new technology for the Colossus, where if the Colossus crashes into any like trees or plants or rocks, this scoop will actually gather a small amount of materials from crashing into those things. So you can get like all these basic elements just by driving your Colossus into trees and rocks with this thing out. And then another feature for the Colossus is that you can put a furnace on it, so that way if you do find some waste but can't get it to the waste disposal plant, then just toss it in the back. Just toss it in your portable furnace. And then there's a whole bunch of trucking titles. There's a bunch of all the things that you can unlock for it as well. There's also a Twitch drop campaign. So if you're looking for free stuff, you just gotta watch anyone who's playing No Man's Sky for up to 3 hours, I think. And it starts tomorrow. Oh, it starts tomorrow. So you got like 2 or 3 hours my time. You can and now you can save your outfits or your character customization into separate outfits. And here's another prize for from the Remnant Expedition. You can have spider legs for your Colossus, which looks kind of pretty cool. And there's a new emote, which is the truck horn signaling. I'm sure a number of us probably did this as a kid when a truck drove by, because you wanted to hear the truck blare its horn. I think this is also a prize in the Remnant Expedition. And then they've improved clouds. There's better light hitting off of them, so now they look more fuller, more picturesque. If you're playing the Nintendo Switch version, you can now build Corvettes and scavenge for their parts. And then there's all the patch notes in boring ass words. All right. So without further ado, let's hop on to No Man's Sky and get that expedition happening. On that note, we better change up the category. There. And PC. This guy. There's that. Give me a moment to adjust. There. So yeah, there's a summary of what we just went through. The Gravitino coil to physically manipulate piles of industrial waste. We can trick out the Colossus exocraft. Yeah. This expedition runs for 6 weeks, so you pretty much got until the middle of March, I would say. But we'll just hop on here, double check our belongings, and get this expedition started. It has been a long time since we played this. Can't even remember the last thing I was doing. I think we were just exploring. Or focusing on all these missions and whatnot. On that note, let's actually go check out our settlements before we abandon them for a short while. one's under attack, so that's great. Ooh. Game's struggling to load everything. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so now they've landed the corvettes in a more appropriate way. All right, new settlement management decision. What's going on here? I don't know why the camera's at my feet. Our researchers are concerned by a dramatic trend for wetware grafting among the citizens. They trust the overseer senses the opportunity this presents and presents the figures attacks would generate. We need the most. Do we need happiness or upset everyone? Now our happiness is already off the roof. Take those though. Guess we'll tax them. We can afford a 1% decrease in our happiness. Oh, nice. We were building a marketplace earlier. Oh, don't have any chromatic metal? That's weird. Do have a whole bunch of ship parts in here for some reason. Huh, that's funny. I could have swore I had some chromatic metal. Oh, now I see what I was doing. I was trying out all those new Atlas pieces from the last expedition. Well, we can fix that problem. Let's see here. We can spare some indium. Now we get the chromatic metal to upgrade that. Alright, let's go check our other settlement, which is apparently under attack. Jeez, that was quick. There was only there was only 3 sentinels. Got a visitor. Operator Entity Silini asks if we hear the song. Does let him there. Let him hear. Synthetic something, I something something. Yeah, we'll heed the warning. 5% more happiness. At the cost of some settlement debt, but yeah, we'll survive. Alright, let's head back to our freighter. And double check our supplies, and then we'll head to the space anomaly and start this expedition. Right. Or standing. Looks like 2 ships smacked together. Wanted to look at that one a little closer because it kind of bared resemblance to the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars, but then another ship laid on top of it, so it's like, oh. Now I can't tell what ship it is. Sorting out your island Animal Crossing. That's cool. Guy's blocking the way. A small theme park and haunted forest. Neat. Right. Let's start this expedition. Question is, what do I want to bring anything with this? Let's see here. I do need to take off some technology. How many slots was it? 8. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. All right. Let's see what we could use. Want to bring our shields. Bring the hazmat gauntlet too. 4, 5, 6, 7. I can bring one more. Maybe the refiner. Well, I don't know. Oh, I need to repair this stupid thing. Apparently. That must have been what I was trying to do. Find some crystallized helium. Yeah, let's do that. We'll bring those. Okay, it's that. All right. I was wondering why I had one too many technology in there. The question is, do I even need to bring anything else? We'll bring the Atlas Pass, though. That helps unlock some things. Bring my stack of heat capacitors so I can start off with some good amount of money. I don't think we're going to need warp cells or warp hypercores, because this expedition is all contained on one planet. So we don't need to planet hop or anything. That's my understanding, anyway. Probably wouldn't hurt to have some carbon and some oxygen. Bare minimum. Chromatic metal, too. These guys so we can recharge things. Jeez, I need more silver. Stack of batteries, too. Bring these things, too. Oh, now I just realized. We might not actually be able to transfer any of this stuff. Unless there's a way to actually leave and go to the space anomaly. Oh, here we go. I'm reading it. This expedition takes place on a single planet. Starship travel is unavailable, and the terminus will not be reachable for equipment transfer until the expedition is complete. So that means we're just wasting our time. I'll go ahead and put all these back. Gotta do this bare bones. No extra items or help. If that's the case, then I might as well go ahead and reinstall all these. Alright. Knowing that, just go ahead and start the expedition. Let's make it happen. All-Star Major. That's the name of the planet. A comfortable 14 Celsius. That's like light jacket weather, I'd say. There's our multi-tool. Go. Expedition 21 Remnant. Sign up for heavy-duty industrial salvage. Equip the powerful Gravitino coil to manipulate an industrial race and haul it across the desert. All right. So once again, it's 5 phases with a whole bunch of milestones in each one. And with every phase, you get some rewards, and then by completing the whole thing, you get a big reward, which in this case is the heirloom customization set, which was those nice looking clothes that we saw in the patch notes. Phase 1, you get poster plans and the toot toot gesture. Phase 2 gives us a camouflage finish customization. Phase 3 gives us an asymmetrical cabin for the Colossus. Phase 4 is the mechanical legs for the Colossus, and Phase 5 is title and banner customizations. Alright, so our first step is to investigate the processing facility. So we gotta go over here. I think we do. Yeah, this looks like the place. There's someone's Colossus already with the flatbed truck. That looks dangerous. Guessing. So what do we got here? Oh, start off of Refiner MK2. That's nice. We start off with a starship that needs some serious repairs, and it's out of range, and it's also irrelevant. Alright. Pollutants report. Industrial remnant significant. Waste widespread. Geosphere heavy. Hello, user Cricketoon. Welcome to Lost Major Waste Hauling Registration. Field equipment available. Download Gravitino Coil Blueprint. Sure. There, we now have the Gravitino Coil. Or the ability to make one. We need 3 magnetic resonator, a Gravitino ball, and 50 chromatic metal. And from completing that, get 200 cobalt, 5 ion batteries, and some life support gel. And then the next objective, we need to install the Gravitino coil. That goes on the multi-tool, which We don't have any of these. First thing we gotta do... Oh, actually, I think the real first thing is we gotta charge this up with something. We need some carbon. Let's go harvest some plants so we can have some carbon. Ah, here's some salvage. Here's some industrial waste that we can't really do anything with right now. Big rock. Doesn't look so big to me. There we go. So now we need a ton of ferrite dust. Really want to check this out sometime? Well, No Man's Sky just got an update today, and it's actually on sale, too. I believe it's on sale for 60%, which is definitely worth it. Oh, my weapon charge is depleted. Good We got carbon. Also, thanks for cricket tuning in, SNES. Appreciate it. How you doing tonight? You just got home picking up a CRT that will go with your PS2. Oh, nice. Look into seeing about getting a CRT or some kind of old television like that. Just keep an eye on Facebook Marketplace and see if someone's selling an old TV of that sort. Lucked out and got this for 40. Oh, that's good. Lord Zatu, thank you for cricket tuning in. I appreciate it. How you doing tonight? Need to test the inputs, but it turns on. And as long as it turns on. As long as it turns on. Fairly excited for the new update, too. I think it's pretty cool that they added the gravity gun from Half-Life 2 into this game. That's going to be an interesting tool to use. I still need ferrite dust. Surprised the Switch 2 version got updated as well as on time. Yeah, I heard one part of this update is that the Switch players can now make Corvettes. Trying to dig up as much ferrite dust as I can so I can make enough magnetized ferrite to build our Gravitino coil. Switch 2 was allowed to play Corvette. Yeah, nice. Like someone's being attacked by some sentinels. Pretty laggy. Cool, it's done. Now we just need 40 of these. Now we need to take that cobalt and turn it into ionized cobalt. You only need 40 of that, though. Oh. Okay, I guess we should have just turned all of that into, all of that, because we need to make 3 of these. We definitely don't have enough ionized, or Not enough cobalt to do that. So I'll have to grab some more cobalt. And pure ferrite. Plenty of magnetized ferrite, though, so we're good on that front. Now we need to find a cave so we can find some more cobalt. Yeah, I just need 20 more ionized cobalt. Problem is, I'm not really seeing a cave at all around here. Here we go. Is this a cave? No, I don't have a hazmat glove, okay. There we go, here's some cobalt. And some silver, too. Oh, nice. We've eliminated 20 hazardous flora, and that was a milestone. I was just getting rid of them because they were getting annoying. Need to ID that one. Pillar of stone. Unfortunately, it doesn't go any deeper than that. Oh no, that's my ionized cobalt. Oh, good. I got it. We have enough. There, now we get our magnetic resonators. Now we just need to get a Gravitino ball. Which we got plenty of those. I'm seeing they're scattered all over this planet. Gotta walk up to one and yoink it. And then run away from the sentinels. Impressive that the wildlife has the ability to teleport. Yoink one of those. We only need one. Also hide in that cave. There. Now we need some chromatic metal. To get that, we need to find one of the stellar metals. Which, conveniently enough, this planet has emerald. Just need to find the closest deposit. Looks like the one that I saw just a second ago. That seems to be the closest we can get to. Sucks not being able to run for very far. Damn, that new exocraft's definitely making some moves. All right, now we gotta refine this stuff. Let's see here. So that was a phase 2 milestone. So from completing that, we learn 32 Korvax words and we also receive an assortment of cake. So we get some honeyed throat sticker. Esophageal surprise. That's a good name. Prickly curiosity, soft and spiky surprise, and a fluffy throat ripper. That doesn't sound very pleasing. Esophageal surprise. There, we got all the mats for our brand new toy. There, we now have a Gravitino coil. From that, we complete this one, which gives us protection upgrades and a defense system upgrade. Oh, good to know that it uses silicate powder. So right mouse attracts the item, and then they can be launched with left click. Okay. So now we gotta test this new toy. So we gotta find some waste and play around with it. Ah. pretty cool. Hopefully it's not just industrial waste that we can manipulate with this gravity gun. The appropriate waste processor. Okay, well, I guess this is where the radioactive stuff goes. Completed that, which allows us to build the Colossus Geobay and unlocks the flatbed chassis. Now we gotta build ourselves a Colossus. First, we're gonna make some metal plating, which we need a ton of ferrite dust to do so. That means we gotta dig up more rocks. We don't have an advanced mining laser. I know this isn't a rock, but we're gonna mine it anyway. See if that's enough. You make 4 more of those. There. Now we gotta mine some pyrite. our way. There. We now have a Colossus. We need to give it the flatbed module. the front treads. There, from completing that, we get a pre-packaged exocraft booster unit and 2 upgrades for the exocraft. Specifically for its engine. Alright, so now we gotta find some waste. Load 3 items into its bed. I think it's due to this being online that it does take a while to grab an item. Cool. Looks like we got some nanites out of that. 50 nanites. From that, we get a prepackaged radar amplifier unit and 3 repair kits. That's cool. Alright, next. Reach the first waste heap. Okay, that's probably the rendezvous points for this one. All the way this way, okay. That was a lengthy trek. Lots of garbage here. For completing that, we get an engine upgrade for the exocraft, some condensed carbon, and a grip boost suspension unit. Oh, interesting. Okay. Colossus has lots of inventory space. Now for this one, load the Colossus flatbed with special industrial waste. Okay, so we gotta load it with the danger barrels, the explosive, radioactive, and toxic. Surprised how these haven't blown up yet from being tossed around. We got a problem. Tall crates. Looks like he's gonna tip. Well, we kind of are trying to drive on a slant. lost the other container. Alright, Rhino, thanks for watching. You have a good night. Being seriously, game? Not getting that one. while, but done. From that, we get some assorted glitches. We'll stick those on the Colossus. There we go. That completes phase 1. That gives us posters and a gesture. That's cute. Now for phase 2. Design configurations. Go back to it, Colossus Geobay. We have to go to the one that we built, but we do need to go to one.
Hey, nice to meet you, Cricketune.
Nice to meet you too, MadRec1. Thank you for the follow, I really appreciate it. Now I've gone and fallen into a cave. Good shit. I'm not the only one trapped in here, too. No, I think he was already in there. Thankfully, I just have to go to one of these bays, and I can respawn it. Okay, so it just wants me to customize it a little bit and then save the configuration. There, that completes that one. That gives us the excavation blade. Metal plating and carbon nanotubes to make. Fortunately, we don't have any ferrite dust. Three carbon nanotubes. Now I need some ferrite, enough ferrite dust to make 5 metal plating. Time to dig up some more rocks. Speed this part up, though, because I am at my 4-hour limit, and I do need to go to bed, like, very soon. Fortunately, I do have a small shift at work tomorrow. Wasn't even enough. There. Now I gotta get closer to my exocraft. There. Now we have a little scoop on the front of the Colossus. Again, what this little thing does is that with this installed, if we crash into any like rocks or plants, then we'll get some resources out of it. Not as much as we is yeah. Not as much as we would get from mining it, but like 10, a small amount. All right, so that gave me vigorous fuel system unit, and some repair kits. Oh, cool. That helps recharge the engine. Oh, you can go to a trade outpost in over an hour just to find out you can't buy starships. Nah. If you're playing in the Expedition, it's all contained onto one planet. When you complete the Expedition, though, then you can fix your spaceship or go buy a new one and do whatever. Also, thanks for cricket tuning in there, Lux the Chonk. I appreciate it. How you doing tonight? So now we just got to destroy obstacles with this blade. Okay, we can do that real quick. That's simple enough, because we just got to blast into things like this. Not the hydrogen crystals, no. That doesn't seem to work. Oh, there's a roly-poly. There was a roly-poly. You need to get off the planet to complete the expedition. Interesting. Is that the last phase? Oh, we need to collect more Gravitino balls. Oh, no, I'm not seeing any phases where you actually have to leave the planet. Green, yeah, oh, right, yeah, because there's the Cyclops laser or something like that. That allows you to scan from the exocraft. Oh, I see what you mean. You went and scanned all the creatures with your why is it blinking like that? That's not good. Oh no, it must be in the game world. Yeah, now I understand your problem, Lux. You scanned them with the multi-tool until you got to the point where you need to scan them with the yeah, this. You have to scan 2 creatures. Oh dear. Wonder how you could do that in that predicament. And there's only 6 creatures here. Oh dear. Yeah, and I'm not sure. I don't like the feeling of this blinking. Oh dear. Oh dear. What's going on there? Save in here. That's not a save. Okay. Tells me we better... Yeah, okay, no. The autosave's correct. Restore point ain't, though. Oh, did it stop? Okay, good, it did. No, okay, no. It's happening over in that direction. Okay, so something weird's going on that side of the planet right now. Well, that hurts the eyes. Did I actually complete that one? Nope, I still gotta crash into a lot more things. There, lay waste. Your last manual save was closer to your base, so you're getting bummed out. Yeah. Hopefully one of your saves... a backup save will help you out. So what did that get me? Packaged nutrient ingester unit and 5 ice cream. And then we got an optional milestone where we have to collide with 8 fauna. Or creatures. Not convenient enough. We got a little buggy guy right here. Oh, okay. That didn't seem to count. No, it did count. He's just not reacting. Cool, and that gives us the bulldozer title. We already did that. Now we got to go to the second waste heap and then transport another 5 special industrial waste. Go ahead and do that real quick. There we go. Dead ahead. Kind of pushing it now, but I think if I can keep an eye out for any of the special industrial waste along the way, then that might help speed things up. Phooey, nothing special in here. You accidentally killed a lot of fauna. I'm sure everyone's probably killed a fair number of creatures with this, with the Colossus in this expedition. Thankfully, it's a requirement. About 30 minutes before you get to the base. Oh, this is going to be a 5-minute trip. No waste in there either. I think we can pick up the Gravitino balls with this. Oh dear, that's a long drop. Yeah, that's definitely the quickest way to get that done. Just grab as many Gravitino balls as you can and then hide from the Sentinels. Smacked into that massive crystal of condensed carbon, and you only get one out of it. Had to redo the grabbing throwing sentinels. They totally made this planet as hilly as possible, just to make this whole, just to make this even more difficult. Made it to the second waste heap. Ball metals. So with that we get some significant exocraft engine upgrades. Hopefully this makes it go faster. Fuel usage. Get rid of that one. Top speed. Get rid of that one. Also top speed. And that's actually better than the one that was there. Get rid of that one. And now we just need to load up 5 more danger barrels. And make our way to the... our way back to the plant. Legit have to go all the way back to there. You'd think they would scatter some more of these stupid plants. This is going to be just as tricky as the first time. Which stupid plants? The one with the crane. The main waste disposal area. You'd think there'd be more of those. On every 10, 1,000 units. Okay. Take this one with us. That way, if one of them actually does slip off, we can be like, nah, we're good. Yeah, I'm surprised these crates, despite being manhandled like this, don't like instantly explode inside the bed, inside the flatbed. Oh, we're coming up to a place. All right. All right. Well, you load some more. There we go. that was the wrong one. Okay. Oopsies. Oh, now I remember. That one was radioactive. Oh, well, we're still good. That was just an extra one anyway. There. Road trip 2's done. From that, we get the Cyclops scope. So now we can scan within the exosuit, or the exocraft. We just need another microprocessor and a hermetic seal. And then for completing phase 2, we get a camouflage finish. Which I assume can be applied to you, eh? Cool, that really didn't do much. Then 3 wants us to install that, then scan some creatures with it, and then a whole bunch of other stuff. Cool. Let's go ahead and slap that on. Oh, I have the microprocessors. I know I have one. Yeah, there's you. Oh, I need to make another carbon nanotube. Okay, well, that's easy. That's easily done. Now we need to make a hermetic seal, and then we are pressing the wrong buttons. There. Cyclops scope. For completing that, we get some scanning system upgrades and 3 more repair kits. You track Big Bertha? Nice. Let's put that one in there instead. So this one actually has 3 bonuses on it. Oh, that sucks that none of them are giving a bonus to fauna, though. So I'm definitely getting a lot of rewards for flora and mineral, but not fauna. That kind of sucks. Let's go on the exocraft. That can go on the exocraft as well. Cool. All right. It's getting late for me. I need to call it here because I got to go to bed like in 2 hours. So that... Yeah, my autosave's good. Store point's kind of good, too. 27 seconds ago sounds good. No. All right, that's going to be the end of the stream for tonight because it's starting to get pretty late for me, and I unfortunately have work tomorrow. It's a small shift, though. There'll still be a stream on Thursday, tomorrow, where I believe the plan is continuing on in Cult of the Lamb. And maybe if there's time after some Cult of the Lamb, then we'll play some more No Man's Sky. More progress in the in this new expedition. All right. Do stick around, though, because I would like to send you out on a raid. Let's see here. Who do I have? Shame not seeing anyone else playing No Man's Sky. Um, There are the Duders. Duders are playing something retro today. Duders are rare gangster. Let me see what we got in here. Cool. Yeah, no, I'll go rate rare. I feel like rating rare. She is currently playing Warhammer Vermintide 2 with some members of the community. She was rare agreemented to playing this. So anyway, feel free to join in that raid. I'm sure Rare would appreciate your company, but if you don't have to, if you don't want to, if you have any interest in Warhammer Vermintide 2, I was actually playing that a little bit earlier today, and it's pretty much Left 4 Dead 2, except it's in the Warhammer uh, universe, and it's rats and other things. All right. So again, next stream will be tomorrow. We'll play some more Cult of the Lamb and maybe squeeze in some more No Man's Sky. So with all that said, thank you all for watching. Hope you have a good night. Hope to see you all tomorrow. And please enjoy Rare Gangster.